So Mad City Chapter 2 is now out. Finally, everyone can play it. It's public. And today I'm going to just go over most of the big things that has changed in the game. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is the new UI. Straight away when you join the game, you got this new UI. You got the teams here. You can see all the new seasonal rewards, and you can obviously unlock them as you play the game, challenges, badges, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's new UI for the rank, for the money, for the phone. When I saw teasers of the new UI, I didn't really like it at first, but now I'm kind of getting used to it, you know? A lot of the new things in this game you're going to have to get used to if you don't like them at first. Maybe once you get used to them, you'll realize how much better they were to Chapter 1. This is the main cell block. In the new prison. It's actually, the prison's much bigger than it was in the old chapter, which is really cool. This is obviously where the police can go and all that. It's a much bigger prison right now, as you can see. This is where you spawn, because that's where the cells are, and then you got this whole thing to look around at. It's a massive tower in the middle of the prison. I don't really know what the point of this is. I think this is for police, because there's like a random button here. Yes, you can actually still do the job in here, which is cool. Oh my god, then there's achievements in the game now. There's a lot to go through. Escape is basically the same as it was. You search the garbage, you search the crates, whatever. You find items to help you get out. So far, I've only found 2 new escapes, and one of them is this, where you can get a lighter. And you could just go over to this one here. It actually is pretty cool, and then you could just set on fire. And then it just burns down this, and then you can just escape. I'm just going to move on, but I know there's a second new escape. I don't know if there's any more, but there is a ladder escape now. I'm just going to put some footage up on the screen of me doing that one. Spawning vehicles has kind of changed as well. You can only spawn land vehicles unless you go to the airport. I don't know how I feel about that. Here's the city. It's a pretty similar layout to the old Chapter 1 city. Here is the criminal base. It's literally the same one as the old one. This gun right here, the AA-12, is actually a new gun. It's an auto shotgun. I'm holding down right now, and it's doing it on its own. Next up, I would like to talk about robberies. I'm just going to put some footage on the screen whilst I talk about them. Every robbery in the game has changed. They're now more complicated. There's more stuff to do. It's not just jump over a couple of lasers and then hold E. There's a lot more to do, as you can see on the screen. Now, a lot of people don't like this because they are quite hard to do right now, but that's only because the game literally came out yesterday, and it's going to take a long time to get used to all of this. I'm pretty sure once people get used to how to do the heists and actually get pretty good at it, people will then realize, oh, this actually isn't that bad, and it's much funner to do than the old ones. Vehicle physics have also changed. That's a big thing in this update, because now you can actually drive. As you can see, I'm just driving and I'm not crashing into anything. And what's good about vehicle physics being much better now is that I don't think people are actually going to want to go to the airport to spawn their planes anymore. So the fact you can actually drive land vehicles is pretty good. They changed McDonald's for this pizza place now. This is literally the same layout. You can see you've got the Apple store over there, and then this is where McDonald's was. So you've got the mini heist. You can smash and grab all of these. The mini map's kind of changed as well. You can have it zoomed in, or you can press this button and it zooms it out, and you can see just how big the map is. Like, oh my god. There is also a few new vehicles in the game, one of which is the Halo. It's basically a revamped version of the hoverboard. It's also really easy and smooth and everything to drive due to the amazing vehicle physics. Now, to show off the next new vehicle, I have got to actually go to the airport, so I'm just going to show you how spawning in an air vehicle actually works. What you want to do is go on over to this and then spawn helicopter. Now, this is all your helicopters, not your actual jets. If you want to spawn your jets, this for some reason took me ages to figure out, because I was kind of confused where my other jets were. They just weren't there. You've got to go on over to this one here, and then what you got to do is you just go on over to this, just like the other one. And then there they are. Here, the Spitfire is one of the new vehicles in the game. I don't know if there's any more apart from these 2 vehicles, the Halo and the Spitfire. There probably is a few more, but these are the only ones that I've got so far. But yeah, here's the new plane. I mean, you can't really see it because it's nighttime right now, but it is pretty cool. Now we're going to be checking out the hero team, because there's quite a bit of a difference with these guys now. You can still become the heroes, and then they do like a little animation sometimes. And now there's like loads of effects around them, and they just look so much cooler. I don't really like is how there's a cooldown for every power. Like if I was to be Inferno real quick, you can see that when I fly, there's actually a cooldown, and once the cooldown ends, of course, you have to wait again for it to recharge, and you just fall to the ground, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish that wasn't in the game, but maybe heroes were too overpowered in Chapter 1. I don't know. Every hero ability has kind of changed. Like, look at this. Like, bro, that wasn't there before. So the last thing to check out, really, is the police team. Over here is where you can get the different clothes. I don't know what this is. It's just for decoration, I guess. Here's where you get your guns. I'ma just get the shotgun. There we go. This is the SWAT area. So what's that massive tower for then? I really don't know why there's a massive tower in the middle of the thing. You can use the security camera still. You can check all the different areas of the prison now, which is cool. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to go over pretty much most of the main things in the update. I really like this. A lot of people don't like it for some reason, but that's probably because they're not used to all this change. Again, like I said, once people get used to this, they will then begin to be like, oh, this is actually cool. Yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching.